Hi everyone, and welcome to the Free Range Diva. So I got one more video before the new year, and this one is going to be December favorites. These are things that I've been loving this month, but I don't think are going to end up in my best of 2017 video, which will be coming up soon. So I did want to show you a few of these things that have been helping, especially since the weather has turned dry, or that just make me happy. All right, so let's get started. We'll start with a couple of makeup items. I've got a lipstick here from Pure Anata. This is called Petunia, and it's a bronzy, here we go. It's a very bronzy shade. I should have worn this today because it's really pretty, but I have been wearing it. Here's a swatch. How come I can never do swatches? That's a swatch for you. So you can see it's a very sort of brick, bronzy brown. It has a little bit of sheen to it. It's quite moisturizing, and I've been wearing this most days. And on days that I have not been wearing this Pure Anata lipstick, I've been wearing this shade called from Lily Lolo. You've seen this before. This is called Nude Allure. And this is a peachy shade that I like to wear, especially if I like to wear it by itself, but what I've been doing is putting on the Pure Anata lipstick first, and then putting this right in the center, you know, of the lip over it, and it's just been really pretty. And so here's a quick swatch of that one right next to it, so you can see the two of them together. And it's just been, you know, like my favorite lip combo. I also have a palette here, and I demoed this in the Lily Lolo makeup look. This is the Petal to the Metal palette. This has 5 mattes and 3 shimmery shades. And I'm wearing one of those shimmers today. I think I'm wearing, which one? This one. I'm wearing this one today over my eye. I used the Lily Lolo bronzer in, you know, just over as a wash of color over the eye, and then just applied the this shimmer shade here over the top of that. So that's the look that I have today, and it's, you know, it's kind of subtle, but I thought it was cute. So okay, a couple of skincare items. It's been so dry, and it's cooled off, so the heat has been on, and my skin has been paying a price for it. So what I have been using every single day is this Alafia Shea Butter, and that's what it looks like inside. There you go. So it's quite thick, and this is the kind of thing that it's occlusive, so it will trap moisture in. I first started using it on my lips, which were really dry. Now I've got like some itchy, dry skin in the middle of my back, and so I've been applying it to that right after my shower. This has been so moisturizing. You can see it's quite thick, but then once the warmth of your finger hits it, it does go into a nice, you know, oil, and it sinks in. You know, it doesn't just sit on the skin, but the important part is that it does hold moisture into the skin, so your skin stays moisturized longer before you get that, you know, that tight, dry feeling. I don't use this on my face, but I do use it everywhere else. And this is unscented, and this was really cheap, like well under $10. I think it was about $7 maybe at Sprouts, and that wasn't even on sale. So this is the, again, Alafia Shea Butter, and this is fair trade and handcrafted with unrefined and handcrafted with certified fair trade shea butter. And this is especially good for sensitive skin types, and you know me, that's me. This is the Acure Marula Oil, and this again has been a lifesaver for me during this, you know, as things have gotten, as the weather and my skin have gotten drier this month. I'm not going to say too much about this now because I've got a Facial Oils 101 video coming up, and I'm going to talk in depth about the antioxidant component and you know, why this is so soothing and good for skin that's you know, dried out and sensitive like mine is. So suffice it to say that this is 100% pure wild crafted, cold pressed and unrefined, and fair trade. So Acure does get it right when they're sourcing their materials for their oil. So this is 100% pure marula oil again, and I just use this by applying it as a moisturizer at night, underneath my sunscreen during the day, and anytime that, you know, my skin is feeling dry. This does a really good job of alleviating the dryness as well as healing any kind of irritation that might be going on with my skin. The other skincare favorite that I have is from Face Mask Alchemy. This is their Magi Mask. I reviewed this, you know, earlier this month. I've used this 3 times already. The last 2 times, the first time you saw my demo when I demoed it. The second time I used it with the oil that came with it, and the third time I used both the honey and the oil. And every combination that I've tried has given me excellent results. This mask kind of does it all. It, you know, it clears out your pores, but it also softens your skin, and that's what I really appreciate, because especially with the oil mixed in, when you rinse it off, a little bit of that oil stays. It's not fair to say that the oil stays behind, but your skin feels really, really moisturized when you know, after you rinse it off, because it, you know, it doesn't leave like an oily residue or anything like that, but you can definitely feel that, you know, you've got a good moisture layer going on after you rinse this mask off. Face Mask Alchemy, in case you don't know, it's a subscription box monthly. It's $10.88, and it includes a dry mask. And here, I'll just show you quickly. It's what's left. It's a dry mask, and it also comes with a particular oil. And this particular month had a jojoba oil with frankincense and myrrh and sandalwood in it. So it's beautiful oil, and it also comes with a honey stick, and as well as with instructions on how to combine for, you know, the kind of results that you want. So yeah, the Magi Mask from Face Mask Alchemy has just been just, you know, like amazing, especially again, drier weather. You know, I need all the moisture I can get. Next, I've got a couple of lifestyle favorites. Actually, they're kind of lifestyle and beauty. These are aromatherapy room and body mists from Auricacia, and this one is the Peaceful Patchouli and Sweet Orange, and this one is the Refreshing Peppermint. I don't know if they have any. These are the only 2 that I've seen locally. They may have other fragrance combinations on their website, but I've been using these to freshen up the room, freshen up my closet, you know, in the bathroom, you know, just as a room spray on my pillows, that sort of thing. It's very lightweight. The scent, here. No, okay. Yeah, the scent is not overwhelming at all. It's very, it's just a really enjoyable. There's no synthetic anything associated with it. This has water. This is the patchouli one. The citrus, sweet orange oil, lemon oil, and patchouli oil, essential oil. So very clean. I mean, you can't get much cleaner than that, just water and essential oils. And you can spray this on your body, although I have not. This peppermint one is really, yeah, it's a sweet peppermint, but not, it smells like peppermint candy cane. Not offensive at all, and just 2 pretty ways to sort of freshen up the air around you, especially at this time of year when we kind of keep the windows closed when it's, you know, in colder climates. This can, you know, the air can get kind of stale. So having something like this around has been, you know, very, very enjoyable this month. Okay, a food item. This is, all right, let me start because first there's a story. So I'm in Sprouts and I'm in the protein bar section and I'm looking for something different from the protein bar that I normally buy because it's more kind of like a desserty kind of thing because it is kind of sweet, but it's not something that if you're really hungry that you know is going to satisfy you. So I'm looking around and suddenly I hear this voice that's saying to me, "Oh, no, you don't want that." And I was like, "No, too much sugar. Look at this one." And I turn and I look, and there is this 6-foot Amazon man, clearly Australian. That was like a terrible Australian accent, but yeah, I mean, he's got long flowing blonde hair. He looks to be like in his 40s. He's huge, and you can tell that he's kind of a you know, like a Sprouts rat, or a, you know, as someone who like hangs out at Whole Foods or Sprouts, and when they're not, you know, when he's not on the beach surfing. Okay, I'm making all kinds of horrible assumptions, but you get the idea. So I'm like, you know, like, okay, what should I get instead? And he points to this. Of course, it's called Caveman, and it's paleo inspired. It's the dark chocolate almond coconut nutrition bar. It's dairy free, gluten free, has no peanuts, and it's very chewy, so it's satisfying to really, you know, like really get in there and kind of work it, you know, like really chew stuff, because when I'm hungry, that's part of the thing that I want. I want something I can really, that, you know, feel substantial. And it is very filling, and you know, let's see if I can see the amount of sugar in here, or carbs, as we say. Well, I can't read it, but I'll write it. Yeah, so it's got, so because of the nuts, it's also got coconut in here. Did I say that before? Yeah, coconut. You know, the fat from the coconut and the nuts is what really satisfies your hunger. And so I've just been loving these this month. The Caveman is the name of it. I mean, seriously. Okay, so I cracked myself up. But it's the Caveman nutrition bar in the dark chocolate almond coconut. And my little Australian caveman was spot on, mate. So thank you very much. And then I've got two, okay, so it's finally cold enough in California for a hot beverage. And so I've got two here. The first is from Numi Organic Tea. This is their turmeric cocoa golden latte. When I first got this, I thought it was tea. And then fortunately I read the directions and realized that no, this is like a chocolate chai spicy hot drink that you make with, I use a coconut milk almond milk blend, which is what they suggest, either coconut or almond milk. And you scoop out, you warm about 8 ounces of milk or dairy substitute, and that's what they say, we like almond or coconut. Scoop 1 heaping teaspoon of this into the milk, and then you can add, you know, like if you can add your sweetener of choice if you like. You don't have to. The flavor is very, very good, especially if you like, you know, kind of spicy, hot, you know, tastes. But, you know, I don't stop there. I also add about a half a teaspoon of cocoa powder into this because I have issues with chocolate. But, but yeah, this is so good. You know, like in the evening, this is more like almost like a dessert because it's very thick and rich. And I forget where, I think I got it at Sprouts. I either got it at Sprouts or Whole Foods, but you know, they just happen to have this. So if you can find it, I'll see if I can find it, you know, like online someplace and link it. But if you can find it locally, the Numi Organic Tea Turmeric Cocoa Golden Latte. And this has coconut and cinnamon in it, in addition to all the other sort of chai spices that you would expect to be in here. Then lastly, I also have a tea, and this is from Yogi Tea. This is their cinnamon vanilla healthy skin tea, and it says here that this supports a healthy glow. But this is caffeine-free, non-GMO, and also, let me just say that this is also caffeine-free and non-GMO certified and all that other good stuff that you expect, you know, organic, etc., etc. Same thing with this, non-GMO certified organic tea. And this has in it cinnamon, let's see, what does it have? It has a blend of rooibos, cinnamon, organic cocoa shell, well, of course, that's why I like it, cardamom, again, another reason why I like it, vanilla bean, and then some other, you know, like a few other sort of herbs. But this tastes, I don't know if it does anything to give you a healthy glow to the skin, but man, this tastes really good, especially this time of year when you want something, you know, like spicy. The cinnamon, vanilla, and cardamom in here really, you know, like just speaks to me, because that's what I, you know, this would be something that I would do in like an afternoon, like after lunch, or with my afternoon protein bar. This is just really, really a good tea. So if you see a Yogi tea in the cinnamon vanilla healthy skin formula, and you like cinnamon and you like vanilla, then pick this up. I highly recommend it. Okay, everybody, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful or fun or interesting, then please give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already, so you won't miss my next video. And in the meantime, I wish everyone a great day, Happy New Year, and let's all, you know, celebrate safely and sensibly and make smart choices. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye.